Hello, Morel. How are you? I'm fine, my lovely. Hello, Neela. Hello, Aquarian. Hello, Addison. Yes, I'm only going to be doing paid readings. I've had a little think about it, and for the moment, just paid readings if I do a live. The free readings scatter my energy too much. Okay. Aquarian. How are you, my lovely? My lovely Aquarian. Right. Hello, my lovelies. I've just turned back to the chat and seen you all there. Hello, Stormy. Hello, Jess. Hello, Sasha. Hello, Neela. And I did say hello, Addison. Okay. Aquarian, let me just pull out 2 more. Okay, so remember that his energy is also a reflection of yours. Okay, sometimes in your person's energy, Aquarian, or anybody who's listening as well, when I'm looking at their energy, it can be them also saying what you need to change in order to stop causing resistance and stop causing the time delay between you. Okay, so he is anxious. Okay, he's on his guard here a little bit. He is asking you to be patient. Okay, when you are impatient, you are still in a lack state, because if you were being patient, you would be in the wish fulfilled. You would not be feeling impatient. So his higher self is saying be patient. Okay, you're not patient enough. You've still got a lot of negativity, which is causing him to have negative. When you're negative, he's negative. You know, you're still in this broken-hearted energy. So is he. And all you're doing is putting pressure on yourself, the connection, and him. Spirit is saying for between you in the connection to trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. It is faith in the unseen. Okay, you are way too much focused on the 3D and what he's doing. You've still got him on your pedestal. You're still chasing tarot readings. You're still looking at the 3D. You have not shifted within. If you do not shift within, you cannot see the changes outside of you. And if you do, in the meantime, they will be short-lived because you haven't dominantly changed. Okay, Spirit is saying with this tower, there's a naked man here. You need to stop self-sabotaging, Spirit is saying, in order to free yourself, to give new life. You're creating this new naked birth of you and him and this situation. Okay, Spirit is trying to bring him towards you here. He's yours already, but you are not trusting here. You're resisting change. You're pushing against the change because you're still looking for it. You haven't changed within. You know, he wants to message you. He doesn't want any more battles. He wants things to be peaceful between you, but you're in the wrong energy still. You're still very much, reactive to the 3D. You're flogging a dead horse. Look at your thoughts as precious energy. Okay, and your reactions, and with you spending your precious thoughts on the 3D, you're flogging a dead horse. You're wasting your energy. Spirit is asking you to be strong, to have the confidence and courage here, to have fun. Okay, you are in charge of your destiny, not him, not psychics, nobody else. You are. He loves you. You are the woman with his heart. He is the woman with your heart, but you're resisting that change. You're pushing against it because you don't want to. All day long, you're affirming. Every thought, every emotion, and every spoken word is an affirmation. People think that affirmations are just something you sit down and read for 5 or 10 minutes or repeat in a 5 or 10 minute rampage and that changes everything. It doesn't. Every thought, you can sit down and chant away reading affirmations for an hour, but the minute you get up and the minute you think of your person and you are thinking thoughts that are opposite, you are reaffirming the opposite again. Okay, so you're in the wrong energy still, my lovely. You've still got lots to tweak. Pokey, picky, pokey, dicky, doo-doos. Right, let me see who is next. Okay, Morel, what was your question? I saw it here somewhere. Is S going to reach out to me? Does he still have feelings for me? No contact at the moment, waiting for him to reach out for once. Okay, so you're still looking. So you're in the wrong energy, my lovely. Let's see what Spirit wants to tell you. Did you say it was S or S? Yeah. Okay, Morel for you, my lovely. Just move these out of the way so you can see. Right, in his energy, very up and down. Okay, so he is scattered in his emotions. He's very indecisive between his head and his heart. His head saying one thing, his heart saying another. There is movement. There's something going on behind the scenes here. It's more like there is movement behind the scenes, but you need to tweak your energy, Spirit is saying. Not that he's doing anything behind the scenes. That card will come out when Spirit wants you to know that there is movement. Just because you're not seeing it in the 3D yet, there is movement going on here. He does want to meet up with you, but he is in that indecisive because of your energy, and Spirit is going to come to that in a moment. Okay. The two cards that he's pulled out for you here is I'm head over heels in love with you, and the thought of our bodies entwined drives me crazy, and you are all I want. I love you so much, nothing can come between us. Victory is ours, or will be ours. Okay, so he's very much up and down in his energy. Why? Because you're up and down in your energy, in your thoughts. And so Spirit is saying for you to, you know, you will have your happy ending and being in a committed relationship, whether you get married or not. But you need to let go of controlling this. Okay, allow this situation to unfold naturally, and also you keep self-sabotaging and you keep sort of going over the old story. This crow is on a pile of bones. You keep going over everything that's happened, everything that you're not seeing. So you're very reactive, you're very impatient, you're self-sabotaging here. So your energy is keeping your relationship away. Even if he came back today, it will fall apart again because your energy is still thinking that it's all about him. Spirit is saying here for you, the advice for you, you don't have to take the advice, it's up to you, but believe in this more. Believe what your heart is telling you, not what your ego is telling you. Children have fun. They believe in Father Christmas. They believe in the Tooth Fairy, the Easter Bunny. They believe. We all used to believe. It's your imagination that creates, okay, and your thoughts. Focus only on the end to your story that you are wanting with your person, okay? You are in this lack energy. I'm not getting it. He's not doing this. It's his turn to contact me. He. You're in a very lack energy. So Spirit is saying you need to focus on loving energy, the Two of Cups energy. Bring in love into this as if the two of you are already together, as though he is already your loving, doting man. You're in a lack energy. You're impatient. Spirit is saying only have pure thoughts. Okay, pure, like this pure snow on your head. When snow falls, it is pure white before it gets messy and muddy with people walking on it. So his energy is up and down because you're up and down in your energy. Like I said, every thought, every emotion, every spoken word is an affirmation. If you're affirming to yourself all the things that you do not have and everything that's going wrong, then how is that affirming in your dominant state of all the things that you want as if you've got it now? There is only now in this moment of time. Okay, there's only the now. So you should be, you know, if you were a client of mine, I would be saying you should be in your thoughts all day long. Whenever you think about him, should be, oh yeah, he's my loving, doting, loyal, faithful man. He's totally devoted and committed to me. Of course, he's contacting me every day. You know, he's head over heels crazy in love with me. We are a beautiful, loving, romantic couple together. We've got a solid relationship. Okay, but you're not. You're looking at what you don't have, and that is affirming what you don't have in this energy here, and self-destructing and going over the old story all the time. So shift your energy, my lovely. Then he can have no doubts or indecision in his mind, and he will come forward. What you want is already yours. You're just not tuned into the energy of it because you're looking at what you don't have more than what you do, you know, what you could have already. So if you're waiting for him, probably be waiting a little while longer. I'm not seeing contact yet in the current energies that you're both in. Okay. Neela, let's look at your question. Let me just swap those around a minute. Right, okay. Neela, let me go back to your question. Check Virgo. Love that one as it was linked from another deck. Not the pile I was using, it's a different card, but we'll have it. Okay. Good cards, actually. Good message that Spirit is telling you here. Right, in his energy, very much missing you. Very much in this heartache energy here. Seriously been thinking about you here. You know, the angel of love as well. Loving energy, loving thoughts. His message to you is please stop overthinking. It's not helping. Trust in what your heart feels and take a leap of faith. Okay, have that trust. And funny that that card that's hiding is trust. So let's read that one out as we've got his message here. While your logical mind is dictating a supposedly clear direction, your soul's inner guidance is urging you to follow an alternative path. What your heart, look at this compass in her heart here. Your heart is your true compass. That's why he's saying, his higher self is saying, stop overthinking this, caught up in your ego, logically trying to solve how this is going to happen. Okay, and trust. I'm already yours. I'm yours. What you desire desires you. He's already yours, but you're in the energy of lack. Okay, you can miss him. Okay, you can, you know, when you miss him, just put your hand on your heart and say to yourself, it's fine to miss him. Of course I miss him, but he's already mine. It's already a done deal. Okay, I'm the creator of my reality. Okay, so the universe is telling you to trust. So hang on, let me carry on with this one. So while your logical mind is dictating a supposedly clear direction, your soul's inner guidance is urging you to follow an alternative path. Trust what your heart and your intuition is telling you. You know he's the person for you, and he knows that as well. The logical path may be one that you consider safe and more familiar, but you could be missing out on boundless opportunities and so much more. It's going to happen in an unexpected way anyway. So stop trying to logically analyze this and trying to fix and solve it in the 3D. 3D, you're wasting your time. It's already old news, okay? So Spirit is saying here, you know, bring this warm, loving sun energy in, okay? You're on the right path. The romantic feelings between you are very much real, okay? And also keep putting the work in, okay? You keep put the work in. You keep holding on to that old story, Neela. You've got to break free of whatever you did. You forgive yourself and know that he has forgiven you. Okay? You've got to let that go. You repeat that so many times. And if you repeat it in the live readings and you're repeating it to me, you are affirming that. Okay, I hurt him, so how can he ever forgive me? Or I did this, so how will he ever trust me or forgive me? Okay, you've got to let that old story go. Okay? So, King of Cups, you know, you are too much in your emotions about this. Okay? And look at you, holding on to this star of hope. It's not a hope. It's not a wish. It is done already. Okay? Exactly. We're human. We make mistakes. But now you know that your thoughts and your imagination and your conscious awareness creates your reality. You can change all that. Okay? But you're too much living in the past of what happened. Okay, so yes, you're too much in your emotions. You're logically trying to fix this. Yes, but if this hadn't happened and if that happens, and how about if this happens and that? No, you just go to the end. Go to the end as if you have it now. So like I said, every thought is an affirmation. Every feeling is affirming something. Okay? Every spoken word. So if you keep speaking to people in an opposite of what you want, you are reaffirming what you don't want. Okay? No, I didn't draw a word card for you, Aquarian, because Spirit didn't want me to. So there you go. So yes, you need to, you know, focus on your heart. He's telling you here, stop overthinking. It's not helping. Okay, trust in what your heart feels and take a leap of faith. Trust in what your heart feels. focusing your energy over here when it's over there. Okay, you're not lining up to this. Okay, shift your energy, my lovely. Okay. He's very much thinking about you, my lovely. Okay. Okay, Mario, you're next, my lovely. Okay, Nikki, I've seen yours as well. Okay, so the order of payment is Mario. Okay, man. Kelly, I've got yours. Is that the payment for that one that didn't go through? Tina and Stormy's. Okay. Right, so Mario, yours, my lovely. Okay, Addison, hope you feel better soon. Nice to see you pop in. Yeah. Okay. Mario, for you, in her energy, you know, very much wanting a new start, a new beginning here. We've got that lovely glow around her head in her thoughts, so she's thinking positive thoughts about you, wanting this things to grow between you here, and reminding you, her higher self is reminding you, you are the magician, she is the mirror. Okay, and we've got that reminded here in your energy as well. Self-reflection, it's a mirror. Everybody is a messenger reflecting you back to you. So, good on her energy, Mario. For you as well, stay in your power. Okay, look at you bossing it up here. Stay in your power, you know, without judgment, without conditions, without judging, without terms. Okay, it's unconditional love, has no conditions, no attachments. Okay, you do have attachment here as well. So without judging, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Remember, every thought, every spoken word is an affirmation. Okay, free yourself from this judgment. Okay, and you know, if you are sort of in the energy of, well, I've withdrawn my energy from her, see how she fucking likes it or whatever, okay, then good, things just click good. But still, you know, don't do it from a tit for tat energy. You're doing it so that you are focused on what you want as if you have it now. You're not worried anymore. You're not looking for it anymore. It's a done fucking deal. I don't need to waste my precious energy on flogging a dead horse in the 3D. The 3D is like flogging a dead horse. You're wasting precious energy and thoughts. Reacting, wasting energy. Thinking the opposite of what you want, wasting your energy. Okay, you know, you going through your day, it's a done deal. She's mine. Okay, I don't need women, but the women I love need me. How about that one? And for vice versa for you ladies watching, you know, I don't need a man, but the men I love or want, not want because that's like needing. I don't need a man, but the men I love need me, or something like that. So in the advice for you, keep taking, you know, you're in control of the reins here. You are driving this chariot. Make sure that you're in the positive and not the negative. Think only on the happy family life. You know, when you think about her in the day, oh yeah, she's my wife. She is my loving, doting wife. I am her loving, doting husband. We have a happy family. It should be as if you've already got it. Or if you can't feel that, it's a bit too far stretched for you, then you know it's a done deal. Okay, yeah, I can, you know, have a lovely day, focusing my energy on what I want. The 3D is what it is. Who gives a fuck? Okay, but in my energy, I'm focusing on me. Give yourself, all of you, give yourself what you are wanting from somebody else. That way, You will not be in that drug energy. I need them to make me feel better. If you're wanting to feel loved, if you're wanting to feel pampered, if you're wanting to feel secure and safe and respected and valued, do it to yourself. Not only is the longest relationship you're going to have with anybody is with yourself, and if you don't love you, you don't respect you, you don't desire you, if the world is a mirror, then how will others? Others will only treat you and show up based on how you are showing up and thinking about them. Let go of any attachment to the outcome, Spirit is saying, okay? It's all a mirror. So through the day, affirming more for you. You walk past a mirror. God, I look fucking amazing. I am so handsome. God, I'm drop dead gorgeous. Okay, of course I love myself. I love my body. I have a perfect body. Okay? Doing things that are for you. Okay, affirmations more in your thoughts for you. And when you start to think about her, okay, what's she doing, what's she thinking, I'll tell you what she's fucking thinking, I'll tell you what she's doing. She is head over heels in love with me. She is, you know, my loving doting wife. She is so fully committed and devoted to our relationship. Your affirmations are all day long. Every spoken word, every thought, okay? Your body will tell you if when your body is feeling negative or feeling anxious, worried, stressed, upset, it's telling you we don't like feeling like this. There's something wrong. Ego or your thoughts need to be looked at and dealt with so that it can release that. You can't suppress it. You need to address the elephant in the room. Have it out with Trunky. Okay, it's your movie. So well done, Mario. Keep going. Things are shifting. Remember, when you have changed within, when you have changed, so what does that mean? It means your dominant thoughts throughout the day are in the new state of being that you want, are in this Ten of Pentacles energy. When your dominant state is in this energy, that's what gets pushed out and is reflected back. The longer you're in that energy that is not what you want, that attachment needy energy, but this is just saying in your case, Mario, the attachment to the end. Okay, how is it going to play out? Not your job, not your concern. You're in the wrong department, sticking beaky nose into wrong department. Okay, your job is to feel and think of it through the day as if it is already yours. When that is your dominant state, it will get reflected back, my lovely. When you're impatient, when you're looking for it, when you are thinking, what are they thinking? What are they doing? When are they going to contact me? You're in a lack energy and you will only get more lack back. Okay. Okay. Iman. I'm not going to have that one. Didn't shuffle it very much. I'll do it more fanned out. Okay, Leela. Okay. I'm not going to have that one either. When it repeats itself from somebody else's, it's because of the way I shuffle. So let me just do it again. If it comes out again, then fair enough. But right, okay. Okay, he's looking forward to seeing you. Okay. He is looking forward to seeing you. So that's good. 2 cards here and another one here. So, you know, he is, whether he knows that he's going to see you already or whether he's just going to be pleased inside when he sees you, on the inside of him when he sees you. Now, the Spirit is warning here, or it's not a warning, but his higher self and Spirit is saying, you are very much in that he is in control of you. He is not. Okay, you've got a lot of old story there. And if you go into this with that old story, okay, he disliked my actions. He distanced himself from him. Okay, you've got to change that story. You're holding on to a shit story, Spirit is saying, and it's not serving you because that's what you're going to keep seeing. And you are giving your power away. So you've got to start thinking in your head, oh my God, he can't wait to see me tomorrow. I'm the love of his life. Okay, I'm the only person he's got eyes for. Now, you've spent so much time worrying and thinking of the old story, not a lot's going to probably happen tomorrow. Okay, when you see him, he's going to be very much in the old story still. You haven't been affirming for the new story dominantly enough for it to get pushed out yet. Between, you know, you've got that forgiving and learning from this. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. You are too much in the old story every time you think about him. So what is the future you want with him? Just as friends? Just to casually meet up every now and again? Just to see him on the project or whatever it is that you're working on? But, you know, he's here. He's not going anywhere. Remember, what you desire desires you more. Okay, or desires you just as much. You can have your victory and success. You just need to be strong. There's some healing here to do. You know, the door to happiness and healing is wide open. There's a lovely dove flying through here and the rainbow of hope, the dove of peace. You just need to be patient. because you've got a lot of old story that is more dominant than the new story that you want with this person. Okay, so he's very much in the energy of, you know, even if he doesn't know he's going to see you tomorrow, when he sees you, he's going to be pleased he has seen you, but his behavior will probably be in the old story still, but in his energy, he is pleased to see you. Okay, so I can't really tell you much in his energy because we've got two of the cards that are the same. Okay, so not a lot of difference, but you can have your victory and success, Spirit is saying, but you need to forgive and let go of that old story that you're telling yourself. You are affirming the old thing more than you're affirming for what you want in this connection. Okay, you be clear on what you want, Iman. What is it you want in this connection? Then affirm as if you have it and give thanks for it. Okay, you're very much, like I say, too focused on the old story. The ifs, the whys, the buts, the maybes, how and the whens. None of that's relevant. You're keeping that alive. You're keeping that story in place. So that is going to be what you keep seeing reflected back. Hot and cold behavior, or going back into no contact, or brushing you off when you're together. Okay? A lot of when I put the cards back, sometimes Spirit will bring through extra message when I'm cutting the deck if I see them. And all the cards have been indicating that he does have a lot of feelings for you. Okay, but he's not going to declare those feelings for you if you're in the wrong energy. And if he did tomorrow, which was probably highly unlikely, but if he did, okay, don't start justifying yourself. Okay, you forget all that you're telling yourself. Just be your normal self tomorrow, Spirit is saying here as I'm coming out of this. They're saying, you know, just, you know, be there, be your normal self. If you're going to skirt around and like, oh, can I have a word? I want to apologize and all this, that and the other. You know, if you want to, then do, but then let it go. Okay. If he says, well, what the fuck do you expect? Or he's nasty back or resilient back, then that's just showing you feedback of the work you need to do. Okay. Okay. Just remember, Iman, every thought is an affirmation. Are you going to waste your energy on thoughts that you do not want to see happen or keep in place? Be mindful of that, Spirit is just saying. It's all feedback. You won't have ruined anything. You haven't fucked anything up. It's your movie. Okay? All it ever causes is a time delay. That's all. Okay, Wendy Ann. I got a payment from Tina. Who are you in the chat, my lovely? Can you let me know if you're still here in the chat? Then Stormy, you're next. Then Wendy Ann, my lovely. Oh, I haven't read yours, but I just saw something. Jessica and Kelly. Okay. Tina, are you in the chat? Tina. Okay. Thank you, my lovely. Let's have a look. Am I meant to be with Tonya? Okay, what, you got 6 cards, haven't you? Okay, Tina, for you. Yes, he's very much holding on to the past connection here and wanting things to grow between you. Look at him with his acorn here. Can we grow this relationship into something more solid this time? Can we have something this time? Okay, I don't want to let you go. However, it's not his story. Your consciousness belongs to you. Your conscious awareness of everything in your life is up to you. You are the boss of your reality, not him. Okay, so if you are in your head or in your heart, but what if I take him back and I meet somebody else? Then you are not ready for him. Okay, because you will always be looking for somebody else. So you can stay as friends with him at the moment until you start to feel, if you know, you might already know in your heart. Okay, turn your back on the emotions that are not serving you. You can give this relationship a chance if you like. You know, he's definitely messaging you a lot here, or, you know, wanting to be in more contact or whatever, but it's your choice. Spirit is saying here there's a lot of emotions attached to this. That's why Spirit is telling you to turn your back on it. If you want to make a go of this and you want to give this connection a chance, you're going to have to turn your back on the old story, or else the old story will keep resurfacing and biting you in the bum. Now, I don't know if you are this card is either coming out because you are talking to somebody about him and how he hurt you before, okay, and the old story. But Spirit is saying this is protected this time around. If you want to give it a go, it's your choice. Okay, if your heart is saying no, then don't do it. Okay, because it wouldn't last anyway. If your heart is saying yes, then the old story has to go. If you're not talking to anybody about how he hurt you or whatever, then perhaps you're thinking, but what if he hurts me again? What if he goes off with somebody? What if he does this? What if he does that? And again, it's protected. Okay, you're protected. It's your reality. So, in answer to your question, yes, he definitely does want to give it a go, but do you want to give it a go? Sit in your heart with this. And if you do, the old story has to go, or else it's just going to reoccur, fall apart, reoccur, fall apart. Okay, because it's your consciousness that creates, your thoughts and feelings that create, not his. He's wanting to give it a go, but do you? You can be lovers or you can move on, Tina. It's your choice. What is your heart telling you? Your heart is your true sat nav, not your ego. Oh, but bless him, I don't want to hurt him, I don't want to let him down. Let him down gently and just say you're not ready for a relationship with him. You know, you can stay friends, we can stay friends, okay, but I'm not ready for a relationship with you. Or let's give this another go. But you will need to change the story you have about him. Okay, your assumptions and opinions and beliefs and how you react to him is how he's going to react. Okay, he is a character in your movie playing the part you are giving him. So if you're going to have the old story rattling around about him, he's going to do exactly the same. People will treat you as you see them and think about them. Well, sit in your heart, my lovely. Okay? If your mind is in that energy, what is your heart telling you? You will know as well. Okay, Spirit just said this to me, so see if this makes sense, Tina. Okay, Spirit is saying if you had moved on in your heart, okay, then you would have straight away said, what the fuck, what you come back for? No, I'm not interested in you at all. I've moved on. Okay, so the fact that you're entertaining this, Spirit is saying that's why you need to sit in your heart. Does that make sense? Did I explain that enough? Or do you want me to explain it again? I might find some better words, not Spirit's words. Stormy, you're next, my lovely. Was that a yes, it makes sense, or yes, explain it again? Good. Stormy, sorry, my lovely, yours is here. Same as the last one. Okay, for you, my lovely, in his energy, very much missing you. Okay, even, you know, it doesn't matter what obstacles are in the way, they're flimsy obstacles. The angel of love, you know, a lot of love for you here as well. Between you, you know, this, okay, doesn't matter how often you are in separation, okay, you're still connected. Everybody's energy is connected. Okay, anyway, so you know, you can have this partnership again, this courtship, if you like, dating again, but without the battles and the drama that were in your head before. Spirit just added then. Okay, so the advice for you is to just sit there knowing that what you want is a done deal. If you want him again, you know, ask him, what are his feelings about me? What do you want his feelings to be about you? It is your movie. Okay, what part are you giving him in your movie? How do you want him to be thinking about you? How do you want him to be feeling about you? It doesn't matter if he stood there saying, I absolutely hate you, go away. Okay, it's your consciousness. You are creating your reality. So he is missing you. Okay, a lot of love. When he thinks about you, they just drew me to all the, what's on his red, oh, when it looked like petals falling on her head from where I was over there. But you know, all the love when he thinks about you, and in his heart as well. Remember, what you desire desires you. It's already done. It's already yours. You've just got to line up, make sure again, okay, every thought you have through the day is affirming something. I'm hungry is an affirmation that you are hungry. I am tired. I am affirmation. I have no money in my bank account is an affirmation. Okay, you are affirming all day long with your thoughts and when you're talking to other people. So make sure that you are only affirming in your thoughts or to other people what you do want to be seeing in your life and not what you don't. You can say you're hungry, of course, but if you're wanting money and then you're saying, hey, I don't have any money, etc., then you are reaffirming you don't have any money. If you are thinking about him and you're like, oh, but yeah, this happened and that happened and he probably thinks this and this, that and the other, you are reaffirming everything that you do not want. You are wasting energy on thoughts that you don't want. You know, my thoughts throughout the day are 99.9% of lined up with what I want and in my feelings. This is my script, okay? So when I'm being not disciplined, what did I say on Instagram? Discipline is like the director. You're the actor. The director is there to make sure that you are sticking to your script, to the lines. And when you don't, or you do the wrong script or say the wrong lines, he's not here, I bet he doesn't like me, or whatever, okay, then this isn't just for you, Stormy, this is for everybody, okay? That's when the director says, cut. What was that? Where did that line come from? Do it again. Oh yeah, sorry. We are a loving couple. Oh yes, I forgot that part in the script. Okay. Oh, did I say he was an arse? Oh no, I meant he's my loving man. Okay, so for any of you, think that, you know, when you are reacting and it's not something that's in your script. Cut. What was that scene all about? What acting was that you were just doing? That's not in the movie. That's not in your script. Okay, so your discipline is like the director of your movie. It is really liberating when I go around, and I think that probably 90% of my thoughts are on me. Okay, I give what I am wanting from others to me because it's a reflection. So if I'm giving it to me, others will reflect it back to me. But when I'm thinking about other people or other things in my life, that's when I am affirming for what I want as if I have it now. I'm not going back into the old story. And if I do slip up, the director comes in, chop, 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 cut. Okay, do it again. Do it again. Do it again until I get it right. Okay? Right. Wendy Ann, my lovely. I'm back in with oh, bless. Okay, let's have a little look. These ones are my spirit ones. Okay. Pass my condolences on as well, Wendy Ann. Not that he probably knows who I am, but a friend of mine said she sends her condolences. But I'm sure he is free from the pain and relieved. So let's see what he says. John, please. Can I connect to John, please? Ooh. Wendy Ann, has his wife already passed away before him? Because I feel he was met by a woman here. Well, I'm being told he was met by a woman. And because of the child, I feel it is the mother of Steve. Even if they hated each other on this earth or were divorced or whatever, it doesn't matter, okay? He's come into contact with her. She's still here, is she? Then it must be another woman. His mum and sister are passed. Yes, okay, good, okay. Oh, right, okay, so the mum and that could be the sister then. Mum and the sister, he's with them anyway. He was he's relieved, okay, he is relieved. It was too much for him, that illness. He was literally, in a way, counting the days. His mum and sister are passed, okay, but the wife is still here. So he had remarried. Is that what you're saying? His wife is not Steve's mother. Is that correct? No. He's with two women anyway who have a link to Steve. His wife and he were married for 59 years. Oh, right, okay, so it's not his wife, then it's... There's 2 women, okay, that he is with. 2 females who met him that he is with. So whether it is, like you say, oh, he's, okay, John's mother. Okay, it could be John's mother then. And the sister. He's saying as well about the illness. He's saying it was a long illness and it took its toll. Okay, he, you know, he couldn't stand it. He hated being like that. I just heard being a burden on anybody. Didn't like being a burden on anybody. Not that people saw him as a burden, I don't feel, but he didn't like the burden that he put on people looking after him. Okay, he's saying here that he knows it's very emotional for his wife. You know, I feel that his wife is, you know, she's really caught up in her emotions about this. Literally like holding on, you know, she might, you know, at the funeral have a breakdown, you know, when she sees a coffin or whatever here, but which is understandable if they've been together that long. But, you know, very caught up in her emotions about it, but he's there around her, okay? He'll always be there, he's saying. You know, just, he's saying, just because this old body of mine gave up doesn't mean that, doesn't mean that I'm not there with her. Very much so. Yeah, he is going to be a very strong guide in a lot of your, you know, Steve's life and in Phyllis's life as well. And any other family, if there's any other siblings or anything. Any other relevant family members. Okay, again with this card, he's saying that, you know, just because of the physical divide, okay, you know, the energy is still there. He's not going anywhere, he's saying. I may have gone in the physical, but I'll always be there. It's like he's saying, I'm free now to be, I'm free to give what I couldn't, okay? Being a burden, being looked after, having that illness. He absolutely hated that illness, okay? He's saying, you know, so now I'm free. I'm free to be around and to advise and to help in situations, okay? You know, they're going to get lots of signs. I feel that he is around. They're going to see lots of things that they're going to think, are we going mad? Is that him? Phyllis will know it's him. Phyllis will know without a shadow of a doubt it's him. She'll probably be always saying, oh, I've seen this move, or that's happened, or I heard him, or she's, you know, he's not going anywhere from her. He's saying the bond we had is never going to break. They've got that such a strong link that, you know, just because the physical body is gone, you know, remember, we're all connected by energy. So it's like, even if he was in death, it's just like he's on the other side of the world. That's all. Still connected when she thinks about him, when he thinks about her, vice versa, etc. This is going to be hard for her. It's going to be hard for her. Okay, so like you all say, really supporting her as well. Yeah, she's really going to be, it's all about her here, really. You know, she's just going to feel lost without him. You know, even though she sort of in her heart felt that she'd lost him through his illness before, you know, the physical not seeing him is going to be hard for her. I feel in a way he's gonna drive her crazy with all the things. She's gonna, you know, of course she's gonna miss him and she's gonna be very, very lost without him. But I feel in a way he's gonna be so around her that it'll probably drive her mad. So one last card, please, John. Celebrate my life, he's saying here. Look at him here. Celebrate my life. Don't mourn me. I'm still here. Okay, just let it be a celebration. He knows that, you know, as humans, you're going to go through the grieving, etc., etc., etc. But he's going to be very much around them all. Okay, celebrate my life. Make it a happy day for me. Celebrate it. Rainbows and all the colours. Be joyous, he's saying. Right, okay. He loves them all very much, okay? He's not going anywhere. Right, okay. Thank you all for waiting patiently. Right, okay. Oh, you've already had the funeral. Sorry, I thought you said he passed away yesterday. Oh, his funeral was yesterday. Sorry, that's me reading it wrong. Good. Then he enjoyed the service. Good. He was pleased. Jessica. Right, Jessica, are you still here, my lovely? Then Kelly, and then Sasha. Right, so Jessica, this is yours. Pa, pa, pa. And it gave you a chance as well, Wendy Ann, to be back with your SP. Okay, Jess, I'm going to need you to interact with me on this one. Ugh. Okay, I want to pull in another one on this. I think I know what they're telling me here, but I want you to just clarify. Okay, in his energy here, he is just telling you to carry on. You know, the work that you're doing is making him feel more positive and more confident, you know, having that strength, strength and courage to know what he wants. Okay, so his higher self is saying, you know, make sure that you are still putting the work in. Okay, keep going. Remember, when you shift, he shifts. When you change, your outside world and the people in it change. Hello, Mark, my lovely. Welcome to my channel. This is only free readings. Not free readings, paid readings tonight, I'm afraid. Here, are you doing something, Jess? You don't have to share it with everybody, just a yes or no. Are you doing something that is making you perhaps feel silly when you are, say you're having inner conversations with him about you having a family together, or I feel it's something that you have put into your manifesting techniques that you perhaps feel a little bit silly doing, but Spirit is saying don't feel silly, it's helping. Okay, does that make sense? That's why I needed your help on that bit. Neela, I'm pretty free at the moment. It will be within whenever you're free and I'm free, so it could be this week. Then you do that, my lovely. So Jess, are you doing something that perhaps you feel a little bit, yes, I have, that makes sense. I added a newer technique. Okay, so if you feel like, oh, am I being silly? Am I being foolish? Perhaps it's just because you're having a lot of fun with it, like this court jester here. But this card for me is usually like you might feel a little bit foolish. Okay, but don't. Okay, don't feel foolish. Okay. Neela, don't follow what anybody else is doing. We're all different how we create. Okay, just because somebody's doing one thing, it may not work for you. So don't get caught up in that scenario, my lovely. We're all expert at manifesting. Okay. So don't feel caught up in your emotions here, Jess. Make sure that you're not going back into a negative, okay? Keep focusing on the Two of Cups energy, the loving energy, as if the two of you are already together. He is seriously thinking about you, okay? Only have pure thoughts. So keep doing the work. He is feeling that energy shift within you. He is shifting in his energy. The new technique, whatever you're doing, don't feel foolish. If you're having little inner conversations with him and you're like saying, oh, you know, you're the father of my children or whatever, and blah, 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 then keep going. Okay. If it's what is making you feel more connected to him, more passionate, keep doing it. Okay. Don't feel that you're being silly. Spirit is saying only have pure thoughts. Keep bringing in that loving energy. You're already there with your hands together. Okay, because it's becoming clearer and clearer in his thoughts that you're the person he wants to be with. So keep going. You know, maybe wanting him to, you know, making it closer for the two of you, having that heart-to-heart conversation as well, if you're not having inner conversations with him. Yeah, he's definitely missing you. Just saw them. Yeah, don't start to overthink things, Spirit is saying, okay? Yes, persist until it exists, my lovely. Right. Kelly, are you still in the chat, my lovely? Good, good. Like that he has conformed and been consistent. Good, good, good. Right, so... And thank you for that other payment as well, Kelly. Sorry, I got lost up in the reading, so I remembered I didn't finish saying about it. Okay, he's definitely missing you while you're away, and wanting you to come back. And we've got happy family here as well. I don't know if you're visiting family or if you're on business or whatever, but or just holiday, but he's definitely missing you here, wanting to be with you. Let's look at things between you. Yeah, definitely planning lots of things, exciting things for you to do, or lots of dates, or having fun together there. Neela, I know your story anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, if you type it all out, you're just reaffirming the old story. I know your story, and we can talk about it in a controlled situation. Yeah, Neela, I don't need an email from you. Just you know, because I know your situation anyway. So you just need to book the time that you are free for a Skype session or FaceTime on an Apple device. Okay. Okay, so we did his Kelly. He's missing you. Okay. You know, can't wait for you to come back, do lovely things together. For you as well, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Okay, remember, it is your consciousness that creates. Also, no more battles. Okay, no more battles. You're in full control. If you still react to something that he does, you've got to maintain this, Kelly, as well. Okay, if you get, you know, start to get not lazy in your thoughts, but you know, you start to, you're not affirming when you think of him, you get complacent is the word I want to use. It will, you know, you're going to get that old character coming back in. So keep affirming every day. Every time you think about him, oh, he's my loving, perfect man or whatever. Okay. Oh my God, he just loves me so much. I love him so much. Oh my God, we're such a beautiful couple. Okay. Just keep it short that you don't go into old thoughts about him or the relationship. No more battles. Those seeds that you've planted are growing. Okay. Let them grow. We're not fully there yet, but at least things are shifting here. So keep going. Okay, remember, everything is feedback. Every word, every thought is an affirmation. It's not just 10 minutes of affirmations. Every thought, okay? Yeah, definitely no more hostilities or battles. Even if you did, okay, it's just feedback. You got him back. Look how many times you got him back. He's never gone. Okay, you got him back. You've got him acting more consistent this time. You've got him giving you what you want this time. Okay, and even if it does slip, you take your eye off the ball, sort of thing. Then you can get it back again. It's all advice, you know, note to oneself, if you like. Oh, we got wedding as well there. Look, the two of you can be together. Right. Don't look at time either. Time is an illusion. Don't start to get impatient. What you want is already yours. If you want to be married to him or living with him, then you are affirming in the day when you think about him as if you already are. Already are, okay? Right. Sasha. Good, good, good. Sasha, are you still in the chat, my lovely? You're welcome, my lovely. And well done. You got contact, you've got consistent behaviour. Good, good, good. Hopefully you feel different as well. You feel more confident, you feel more positive, you feel calmer, centered and aligned within yourself because you've been giving yourself that love. So you're not needing him to give you that love. Okay, Sash, thank you. Right. Yes, it is very freeing to know that you're creating what happens. So it's all down to you. Whatever you want can be yours. I'm not going to have that one because I was still thinking about Kelly, so no, that's another one. If it comes out again, then fair enough, Sasha. Hello, Cece, my lovely. I've been okay, thank you. Okay, for you, Sasha, in his energy, things, you know, he sees things as being favorable between you. There's definitely movement going on behind the scenes, as in movement by the universe, okay, to shift things for the two of you to be together. He's happy enough, okay, and he wants you to bask in this happiness as well. So when you're basking in happiness, you know it's a done deal, it will get reflected back to you from him. Okay, you are still sort of trapping yourself in limiting thoughts here. You know, even your message, well, what's this month bringing? It doesn't matter what month it is, my lovely, what day it is. You've already got what you want now. So you're not looking for it. You're not being impatient. Okay, you're still limiting yourself and trapping yourself in this prison here. You know, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Start feeling like you've got this passion and it is your relationship that you're wanting. Remember, every thought through the day, everything that you are saying is reaffirming something or affirming something. Make sure that what you're talking and what you are thinking is lining up more dominantly with what you want. When you are dominantly in that feeling and in the thoughts that you're a loving couple, that's when it gets pushed out and gets reflected back to you. Okay, the two of you having this birth together, this rebirth together, him coming forward, speaking his truths more, being more communicative with you, okay, as well. So drop the month. Okay, if you were already together, you wouldn't be thinking, oh, what's going to happen this month? What's going to happen that month? It's your story, Sasha. Okay, you're just limiting yourself by putting dates and timings and being in that lack energy and impatient energy. You've already got what you want. It's already there. You just need to be matching up with your thoughts and your feelings as if you've got that, okay? Or you know it's a done deal. You're not looking for it anymore. Again, when I give that example of, like, you know, when you're hungry, you eat something, you're full up, you're not desiring to eat anything anymore because you're full. That is when you start to get into when you go into the lack energy again. That's when you need to do you know, that's when you can do a visual, or that's when you can do your scripting, or a little affirmation rampage at that point in time till you feel satisfied again. You're not hungry anymore. You're not needing to look for it. Okay. Again, for you, Sasha, you know, think about that director. You're the actor. Your disciplined mind is the director. Okay, so when you get a line wrong in your movie, the director's there to ensure that you're following your script. You've learnt your lines. Okay, remember all your thoughts through the day is affirming something, good or bad, positive or negative, what you want or what you don't want in all areas of your life. Okay. Yeah, you do get a little bit caught up in your emotions sometimes, okay? But this Queen of Cups, she's got her eyes closed. You know, ignore the 3D. We don't keep putting energy, wasted energy, onto flogging a dead horse. Okay, remember when you're talking to other people, what are you reaffirming? Oh, but he's not got time for me, or he's not this, and I wonder what he's going to know. You're reaffirming stuff that you don't want, my lovely. Okay, Tara, this is yours, my lovely. Let's see what Spirit has to say to you. Sasha, remember as well that you are perfect as you are. The only thing that's not perfect is the old story, or that impatience, or the lack energy, okay? All it means is that it's just causing a time delay for what you want. Okay, right, a strong message coming through here, Tara, that I don't think you're going to really like, but let's carry on. I know I can see where spirit is coming from, but you don't have to do it. Um, yeah, okay. Oh, I think how to word this. It's nothing bad. It's nothing. You're in full control, remember, but I can see what spirit is saying here, so. Yeah, okay. Oh, nearly had them on the floor. Okay. Right, sorry, I'm laughing at the card that came out then, what spirit said, so. Right, and his energy definitely not happy where he is, okay. You calling him to you as well is definitely working. We still got the sort of finance issue here, but you can affirm when you think about, if you are thinking about the finances side of things, where him and third party are involved, you just, in your thoughts at the time that that thought comes in, is just say, no, there's no one and nothing has a hold on him. Okay, that he's free to be with me, those sort of things. Okay, if you're starting to logically try and fix, well, what about the money side of thing, and they've got this and they've got that, it's not your job. Okay, you counteract it but with just like you know, nothing's in the way of us being together because you're already in your mind together. What spirit is saying here is, oh, okay, what they would like you to do, but you don't have to do it, is with these cards, is feeling more secure in yourself. You are first best. Okay, so a bit like this mature woman sat waiting, and they've got here, it's worth waiting for, do it now, you're in charge. Okay, let your masculine energy come through of, no, I am first best, I'm not settling for breadcrumbs anymore. So it's like they're sort of saying, and they're backing it up here in advice for you as well. So how can I delicately put this? Where you've been drifting, okay, is because you've been caught up in stealing those breadcrumb moments. And you've enjoyed it, but where's it getting you, Spirit is saying? Okay, it's in a way he's having his cake and eating it. It's not making him sort of do anything because he's not missing you, if you get what I mean. So how can I put it? So so by you, so what Spirit is saying is not, you know, blocking him or ignoring him or anything. What they're saying is, if he's saying, oh, let's meet up for a quickie at lunchtime or whatever, or can you sneak out tonight or whatever, oh, I can't tonight, I'm busy. you make up an excuse, okay, so that he starts really missing you. Okay, does that make sense? You're not giving it to him on a plate. He's got your first best, your first choice. Okay, you're not second best or second choice. Okay, so Spirit is saying it will be worth waiting for. Okay, so however much you feel like, what the fuck, you know, I'm dying to meet up with him or whatever, cut it down so that he really starts to miss you, so that you're valuing yourself as first best, so that he values you more. Does that make sense? Do it now. Step into your sort of, no, I'm the boss, I'm in charge, I'm first best, I'm always chosen above anyone and anything else. Okay, we're not taking breadcrumbs anymore. You're in that energy of always sort of looking for it and then feeling empty at the end. Oh, was that it? So when am I getting what I want? Look at her, she's like, oh, fuck's sake, when's it going to happen? And Spirit is saying, no, you have to focus on what you want. Then you will get your signed, sealed and delivered contract. Then you will have your favorable outcome. Okay, so just subtle things. So say you saw each other. If you only see each other once a week, then that's fair enough. Okay, then go and see him. But perhaps not so eager on the, you know, the nookie side, if you like. Don't just have an, you know, thing. Just say, oh, I can meet you for 5, you know, for literally, I haven't got long, so a quick coffee or something, you know. And if he starts to get gropey, then, you know what I mean. Okay. Yes, it does make sense. Is that it often comes to mind? Yeah, you're settling for breadcrumbs, Spirit is saying, and you'll value yourself more, feel more secure in yourself to sit there and be, no, I'm first best in your head. So no, I'm not sneaking around as second best and a slice of cake. He's not having his cake and eating it. I am first best. Okay, so cut it down in, if you meet him like every day or whatever, cut it down a bit so that, you know, make up an excuse. Oh, sorry, oh, you're not in a nasty way. Oh God, you know, something's come up and I've got to go and tend to that. Okay, it's worth waiting for. Step into your power here, because you're just feeling empty. You know, you're doing all this affirming and everything, but where is it getting you? You just come away feeling like, oh, you know, perhaps you feel slightly like he had his cake and eaten it as well. Perhaps that's why they're using that term. Anyhow, you get what they mean. You don't have to do it. It's up to you. I hope that helped you in some way. It's like Spirit's sort of saying, it's like in a way you're trying to please him again in case he becomes distant from you. You can rest assured, Spirit is saying, in this energy you're not, because you're valuing and you're putting yourself first. Okay? Yeah, you are the Empress. You are the main character in your movie. Okay? And ka-ching. When you do that, you're going to hit the jackpot. At the moment, you're not giving him anything to motivate him to shift, because he's comfy. He doesn't like it there, but he hasn't got to worry about all the nitty-gritty finances and all that shit. Okay, so in your thoughts throughout the day, you're already a couple. When it comes to the physical 3D, let's come back to you owning this movie, not him. At the moment, he is in a way running the movie. He's taking over your part. It's written in the stars you're going to be together anyway, so it's not going to do anything damage, okay? It's not going to affect anything. It's going to make him come to you more, because he's going to want more. If you're giving him less, he's going to want more. Yeah, you are. You know, he's saying jump and you're jumping. You're saying jump and he comes up with an excuse. Okay, stop. He's not having chance to really think, fuck my life. I can't live without this woman. You still got to be on your mental diet because it's still your show, but you're in the 3D sending opposites in your head. Oh, I'm the goddess. I am first best. I'm chosen. And then run, 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 run. You're second best. Okay, you're the crumbs. Hello, baby boo, my lovely. Right. Cece, what is your question, my lovely? Cece, yours is pending as well, but I know it will clear. Baby boo, I'm not going to be doing any free readings. I will only be coming on and doing paid readings. Tara, so should I stay on self-concept? You should always be on self-concept. Okay, remember what I've been saying here. Affirmations is every thought. Every thought that you're having through the day is an affirmation of some kind. I'm hungry. You are affirming you're hungry. I'm going to wear my dress today. You are affirming you're wearing your dress today. Okay, I've got to pick little one up from school. I am affirming that I've got to pick little one up from school. So your thoughts throughout the day should be more, at least 90% lined up with what you want as if you have it now. Okay? So your self-concept, you know, whatever you're wanting from him, you should be giving to yourself anyway, because he is a messenger of you. So when you're giving it to yourself, when you love yourself, then he will be, you know, reflecting that back to you. Remember, Spirit said it's worth it to pull back your energy a little bit, Tara, okay, so that you get what you want. Right, Cece, I would like to get an energy update on that. Career, blah, 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 blah. Good, at least you realise that you were having arguments in your head with him. So let's see what Spirit says to you, my lovely. Right, you're not going to get as detailed, Cece, because you've only got 10 cards, so I've got to try and split this. So I'm trying to pick cards here, decks here that will give you something here. I'm going to leave his energy there and look at... don't want me to do that one. Okay. Put in here then. Okay. Right. Okay, so okay, Jaden, my lovely. In his energy, we've got the sun, you know, wanting to communicate with you, wanting to meet up with you here, wanting to be with you here. In your energy or in the connection between you, clearly decide what you want, okay? Feel like something, because if you feel it means it's already happened. So I just tried to search different people. You cannot feel like something. You cannot feel like something because if you feel it means it's already happened. No, that's not right. Okay, that is not right. That's not how the law works. Okay, your heart area has more electromagnetic field that it sends off than your mind. Okay, so feeling like it's already done. Okay, she wasn't saying that then. I'll let that off then. Anyhow, clearly decide what you want. Okay, clearly decide what you want. You're still reacting to the 3D or listening to other people as well. Okay, I don't mean her. I mean, you know, you might be chatting to friends or they may be sticking their nose in, or again, just in your thoughts, arguing. Keep putting the work in. It doesn't stop. You're thinking all day long. Every thought is an affirmation of some kind. Every feeling, every spoken word. Okay, you're still sort of stuck in a bit of your old story here. So this is very relevant because it's not so much, this is what he's saying to you, okay, but listen to what he's saying because it is a reflection of you and it goes with what you said about, I keep arguing with him in my head. I'm also feeling an angry upset by what's been said. Perhaps we need this time to heal. This time should have been spent healing, okay? Not healing because you're broken, healing of the old assumptions, the old beliefs, the old story, which you're working through now. So he's just showing you that every time you're arguing with him in his head, he's arguing with you in his head. Not at the same time, okay? But it is the energy between you. When you're still like going over the old story, he's still going over the old story. And all it's doing is trapping you. Okay, so clearly decide what you want. watch what your thoughts are. Again, going back to, you know, the four mighty ones, as Neville called it in one of his books. I think it was The Power of Awareness. I'm not sure if it was that book, but he talked about the four mighty ones. Okay, the author, the producer, the director, and the actor. The author sets the theme. What is this movie going to be about? Okay, what am I wanting this particular SP in my life for? The producer writes the end of the story, the end of the movie. What would be the final scene that implies that I already have what I want? The director ensures that you follow the script to your movie. So when your mind drifts, you imagine that the director is the discipline of your mind. Okay, cut. What the hell was that you were thinking then? Is that in the script? No, sorry. So what is the script? That we are a loving couple together. Right. So why are you going over ad-libbing there? It's not in the movie script. Okay, or you're doing an action. No. What the hell was that? That acting was crap. That's not in your movie. Stick to the script. So it's like the director is the discipline, ensuring that you're doing any visuals or scripting or your thoughts are lined up with what you want. Okay, you are the actor. You are acting to your script. You are acting in your thoughts and feeling like you are a couple here. Okay, right, regarding work, we have the work card. So this can come out if we have a woman as well, so you may be thinking of going for a job or doing something where perhaps a woman is a manager or a friend of yours, or this usually comes out as a mother in this card, in this deck, but it doesn't matter anyway. So with work, just be strong. Spirit is saying, what is it you want? You're creative enough to do what you want here, basically. Yes, everything the same. When your imagination creates, everything within you is real. The 3D is not real. Okay, so all those inner conversations with your SP, loving conversations, are real at this moment in time. Okay, everything you desire is already yours, or else you would not desire it in the first place. Okay, but you've got to get to a point where it feels familiar. You've satisfied that hunger. Yes, he's the person I want. So what part do you want him to play in your movie? Do you want to just be friends? Do you want to live with him? Do you want to marry him? Okay, so you're doing the end of your movie. So when you think about him through the day, because you're going to think about him X amount of times through the day, then you are thinking of the version of him that you want, as if you are already in that relationship. Okay? If you focus more on the beach, then my energy's there. Is that another typo, beach? You don't have to be on the beach, especially in this country. If she's teaching the law of assumption, then it's nothing that I've not been telling you, okay? Because I teach the law of assumption as well. It is not a gimmick, it is a spiritual law, one of the spiritual laws. That which you assume to be true is what you're going to get. That's why I keep saying, assume that you are already together. Yes, your thoughts are energy, your feelings are energy. So make sure that they are lined up with the outcome that you want. It's already done. It's already created. With work, just be strong. Focus on what it is that you want, my lovely. You're creative enough to go for whatever you want. Again, it's your reality. Right. Helga, are you still in the chat? Right, Jaden, what is your question, my lovely? Jaden, are you there? Okay, you've only got 6 cards, so just have to give you what comes out. And it's not going to give his true feelings and intentions, okay, because you're controlling your story, not him. What do you want his feelings to be towards you? What do you want his intentions to be for you? That's why Spirit will never give it, because you will always, in your thoughts, are changing your story every day by what you are thinking. I'll put that card away, did I? So just look at the energy that he has around you when he thinks about you. You know, also, as you're going through your day, are you thinking about the third party? Is the third party very much in the front of your mind? Then you are giving her energy, and she's not going to go anywhere if you keep thinking about her. So that's another tip for you as well. Right, he's definitely in his feelings wondering what you're doing. He thinks the world of you. He's definitely wondering what you're doing, what you're up to. You are amazing and perfect for me, but am I who you want? I feel you deserve more. Okay, so perhaps he feels that you're way too good for him, okay, and that you deserve more than him, but it's not his movie, okay. No one else gets me the way that you do. Are we soulmates and destined to be together? Is in his mind, because he can't get you off his mind. He's not forgotten about you, okay. and see that as that he's unblocked you as a sign that he's thinking about you. Even when he blocks you, he had to think about you to block you. Okay, so now he is thinking about you again in a different loving way. So he's unblocked you. Doesn't mean you go straight into chaser energy. Okay, allow him to come to you. He's missing you. He's thinking about you. Yes, Tonya, you got time. The door to spirit is definitely open, okay? And there's a dove flying through the door. So spirit's heard you. He has heard you in his higher self, okay? His divine self, okay? He wants peace to be between you as well. So he's definitely, you know, he is picking up on your energy that has shifted when you think about him. No, it doesn't mean that, okay? It's good that you got another focus. That's all. It's because you have stopped that needy focusing on him all the time like a laser beam, that you've withdrawn your energy, because in your heart you like, well, I know he's mine, okay? Or, you know, I just feel he's mine. Remember, in the Bible it says from a mustard seed. As long as you believe, even if it's the size of a mustard seed, the smallest seed that you can get, it can grow. Okay, you don't have to believe 100%. You can still doubt, but as long as you have some belief in you that there is a chance, all it means is that because you've taken that pressure off him, like being like a laser on him, where is he? I need him. I miss him. What's he doing? He's still with the dirty third party, blah, blah, blah. You've withdrawn your energy. So now his energy is missing your energy. Okay, because you're giving him a chance to miss you. Where are you? What are you doing? I wonder what she's doing. Okay, because you're not so desperate, needy energy on him. So it's good. Good. Right, let's look at between you. If you've not forgotten him, he's not going to forget you. Okay, you're connected. We're all connected by energy. Yeah, he's the main person that you want to be with. Okay, so he's not going anywhere. You know, I've had clients who have got their person back after, you know, well over 5 years. Some, you know, 10 years or more. It doesn't matter what the circumstances are, but you know, if you are keep bringing up, you know, even by reaffirming there's a third party, you're reaffirming that she still exists. Okay, I'm not saying, you know, you withdraw your energy from her and only focus on the two of you being in a loving relationship when you think about him and you think about you and the connection that you want. It's already created, it's already there. You're just not tuning into it because you're on a different vibrational energy than it. You're focusing on what you don't have. Yeah, heart-to-heart conversations. He wants to talk to you. Okay, so let him come forward to you. Spirit is saying you don't have to. You can reach out to him, but I feel that there's more. You're not dominantly enough in the story for it to be sustained and maintained. You know, you may have a brief conversation, then he blocks you again or something like that. Okay, so when you are dominantly shifted within, your outside world and all the circumstances will, and the people in it change to reflect it back to you. It's a mirror. Yeah, with this never card, okay, don't think, oh, it's never going to happen or whatever. This crow is picking over bones, okay? There's no meat on these bones. He's just flogging a dead horse. He's just going over the old story. Make sure that you drop any story in your thoughts throughout the day that are not lining up with what you want in this connection. So get clear what you want in this connection. Then, you know, the two of you can come together then. Let's just look at one more card for you. Yeah, focus on what you want. The World card. What is it you want in this connection? Focus on it as if you've got it. When you think about him in the day, you think about you. You are first best. You are always chosen above anyone and anything else. You are good enough. You are beautiful. You are irresistible. You are unforgettable. You are irreplaceable. Okay, you don't need to focus on the third party. When you are seeing the two of you together and you are in your thoughts as if the two of you are together, the third party will naturally go. Because whatever you assume to be true, then nothing can stop it from being true. You know, he's a really intuitive guy. Okay, so he's, you know, really open to your thoughts and your energy, but you are more in the, he's with somebody else, does he even want me? What's his true intentions? It doesn't matter, okay? Doesn't matter what your SP is. He has no say. He doesn't have free will in your conscious awareness. Your conscious awareness is creating your 3D. Everybody's showing up playing the part that you are thinking about them. Everybody in your movie, or how you react to them. Believe me, I've changed a lot of people's behavior in my movie. Right. Tonya, I haven't had anything from you. Have you decided not to? Because I will come off. Okay, and Tonya, you've sent me a request to pay you, my lovely. Tony, are you back in the chat, my lovely? Hello, Christy. How are you? Right, okay. Got it now, Antonia. Tonya, this is yours, my lovely. Tonya, are you in the chat now? Are you listening to this reading? Right. Are you in contact or no contact? Okay. Okay, Christy. Okay. Tonya, okay. Now, in his energy, very, happy and contented in the connection, in the relationship. Now, here, I'm not sure if it is his higher self saying about him or about you. So you will know whose energy it is. Now, it's either he is saying to you that feels like he's drowning in his emotions sometimes. He knows he needs to be more balanced for things to be, better. It may be that he's saying to you, you get caught up in your emotions, you need to be more balanced. Okay, you're the magician, it's your reality. That's why Spirit is saying to me as well here that well, let me carry on with this bit and then I will give you something else. So between you both, he thinks about you a lot, but you do tend to overthink things. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy and passion. Instead of focusing on what you don't have in this connection, be in that loving energy of what you do have. There's a very good quote I had. See if I can find it. Today I accept what is instead of resenting what isn't. So, looking at then you will have more of a favorable outcome. You tend to, they're drawing me to this twisty bark on the tree. You get knotted up. So you may be very reactive to your 3D and what he's saying here. So Spirit is saying here, be strong. Be strong. What is your heart telling you about this connection? He's quite happy. If you're seeing hot and cold, unbalanced behavior from him, it's because your energy, your thoughts are all over the place. Be more, stop reacting to the 3D. She's got her eyes closed. Be more in tune with what your body is telling you, what your body is telling you, not your ego mind that's looking for all the problems that are wrong. Okay, embrace the changes. In order to see the changes, you need to embrace the changes within you. What are you passionate about? What are you wanting from this relationship? Then you will have all the abundance you want. Okay, you will have all the love you want. You can have the beautiful relationship you want. Now, Spirit is saying that they can't answer that question that you've got, the outcome of your relationship, because they are very well pointing out that a lot of people get married not expecting to get divorced. Your thoughts, where you dominantly are thinking throughout the day, will determine your outcome in this connection. Not Spirit, not him. Your thoughts create. Okay, for example, I was heavily into psychic readings throughout my 20s and 30s and 40s. Okay, but during my 20s, I had 2 children. When I got to my late 20s, early 30s, whichever psychic I spoke to said I would have another child. I would have 3 children altogether. Now, when it actually came to the point that I could have had another child, I changed my mind. I changed my thoughts. I didn't want another child. I changed things. I also had a lot of psychics who would tell me I would only be married once, and I had been married twice. Okay, it's not set in stone. That's why they cannot give you an outcome, because next week or next month or next year, you might decide you want to end that relationship. It is not set in stone. Do you understand? They're saying. So in the current energy you're in, you tend to look more at the negatives in the relationship than the positives. Okay, they're not saying you're a doom and gloomer. Okay, they're just saying that a lot of the time you want something in this connection, but then you've talked yourself out of it with a million reasons why it's not going to work, or why blah blah blah. Okay, you're coming up with too many negatives in this and not looking at the beautiful relationship that you can have. You twist yourself up in knots. You need to be stronger and stop reacting so much. Then you can have the beautiful relationship you want. You're the only one stopping you getting your happy ending, Spirit is saying. Okay, he is acting the part you've given him in your thoughts and your assumptions and your beliefs and how you're reacting. So change that and you can have the beautiful relationship you want. Okay, that's why they're telling you to be strong and follow what your heart is telling you. Yeah, you don't have to get married. A lot of people don't want to get married. I'm just showing you examples from my life when I was so hooked on readings that however many psychics told me this is what you're going to have, I changed it. I changed it. Okay? You know, at the moment you're saying I don't want a marriage, but in a year's time you might want a marriage. See where they're coming from with this. A reading is never set in stone, because you will always change. They're saying how long is a piece of string? Okay? Yeah, you worry and stress too much. Perhaps you don't realize you're doing that, but you are. Spirit is saying. Enjoy the relationship for what it is, they're saying to me. Tell her, enjoy the relationship for what it is. But make sure that your thoughts, when you're thinking about him or the relationship and yourself, is going in the direction of where you want it to be going. Every thought is an affirmation. Are you affirming in your thoughts, oh, but he does this and he does that and he pisses me off when he does this and he does this? then you are reaffirming that behavior, and that is what you're going to see back, my lovely. Okay, he's my loving, doting man. He is loyal and faithful to me. He's totally devoted and committed to me. Oh my God, he has only ever had eyes for me from the first moment he ever saw me. Okay, of course I'm beautiful. I'm fucking amazing. I'm the perfect wife or partner for him, sorry. You know, why would he want to look at anybody else? Etc., etc. I'm not saying he is, but I mean, you know, getting that, you're first best, you're chosen, okay? Instead of perhaps thinking, oh, but what if he doesn't want this? What if he wants it? It's got nothing to do with your person. They are acting the part in your movie, my lovely. So make sure your thoughts are lined up with what you want, sweetheart. If you want your happy relationship, you can have it. You're the only one stopping it, Spirit is saying. Right, okay. Christy. That was nice. I'm going to take those because they're the three that landed face up and the others will face down. Yeah. Christy, a change in energy here. So hopefully from our last session that you have been watching your thoughts throughout the day here, because it seems to be shifting in his energy definitely and between you here. Let me just bring in some cards for you here. No, it's not too late, my lovely. The details are in the description box under the video. The prices that they are for the different amounts of cards. Okay, nice cards, Christy. Okay, so in his energy here, definitely things shifting. You know, the magician for a start. You know, what you're doing is making him do things, or is not making him, but you know, it's shifting his energy to do things that are creative and beneficial here. You know, really thinking about you. It's becoming crystal clear what he wants and being serious. Okay, serious about you. In the energy between you, you know, a yes, the two, and it's on a two as well, the two of you coming together, in union again. Okay, just make sure that you are having fun with what you're thinking, as if the two of you are already together, and you'll have your rebirth, okay? Let the old story fall away. Here as well, the advice for you, Christy, is, you know, he's coming towards you energetically. His energy is shifting. He's coming towards you. Have that faith. The universe will catch you, okay? It has your back. Have that leap of faith and trust. You've got to have faith in what you're seeing inside of you, not the 3D. Trust and have faith. Spirit is saying here. And again, as I've been saying to everybody today as well, in this, you know, the ones that I've been mentoring as well, every thought throughout your day is affirming something. I'm hungry. You're affirming you're hungry. You need to eat. Okay. Whatever your thoughts are about your SP through the day is reaffirming something. So make sure it's affirming what you do want and not what you don't want. A lot of people are just sitting down with affirmations, reading them off for 10 minutes or an hour, and then the rest of the day not realizing that their thoughts are reaffirming. Every thought, every spoken word is an affirmation. You are affirming something, okay? Something. Okay, so make sure that you are staying in that energy, my lovely, because it is helping to shift his. Trust and have faith. It's already done. Okay, you're just, and have fun as well with it. Okay, Rhea. Let's see what comes out for you, my lovely. Christy, have you felt a shift in your energy anyway, in your thoughts? Have you felt better and more on it than you were before the mentoring? Right, Rhea, this is yours, my lovely. Well done, Christy. It's definitely shifting things. because I looked away. Okay. Right, with these two cards, I'm not going to read them out because I read the tarot different to you. Okay, so if I tell you what the cards are, you're going to automatically go to your meaning of them, and you're going to get a totally different story. So there's something here about family here. So I don't know whether family were interfering, or you had a dispute about, you've said something about his family, or you've talked about something about family. It may be that you wanted the two of you to start getting more serious, and now he's suddenly like panicked and friend zoned sort of thing here. But there's something about family there, so it's either existing family, or you were talking about being more solid as a couple, or wanting more from him, and he's sort of gone into panic mode and frosted you out, okay, with this frosty behavior here. So his sort of advice from his higher self, if you like, for you is to um, he does have feelings for you, okay? But the reason you're getting that hot and cold behavior is because of your energy as well. People will reflect your energy back to you, okay? People are messengers of you. So when you see something in the 3D from somebody you don't like, it is feedback for you to change your thoughts about them, okay? If you want victory and success, he's saying here, then we need to stop pinning ourselves down with the old story, and Spirit's telling you that here with the past card as well. Okay, you've got to let the past story go, whether between you two or whether between previous, you know, how you see love, how you see relationships. You know, also you're making this harder work than it needs to be on yourself, and you're definitely focusing on time, and they've got the patience card here as well. So you may have been pushing for something that you were saying it, but your feeling state was different, or your thoughts deep down in your programming was different. So your dominant state will always reflect back. Spirit is saying you deserve love. You are lovable, just trust. Okay, what is your heart telling you about this connection? It may be something stemming from your father. You know, was your father around you when you were little, or did he pay you much attention as you've been growing up? Here. There's definitely something in the past here that Spirit is saying you need to ditch, rewrite it, or tell yourself a different story if you like, or stop holding on to that past story that is not serving you, so that you can have your victory and success in here. All right, he's got another kid on the way. Okay, so he's the father then. Good. Okay, I do hate that father card because it can be a zillion fucking things. You can have your victory and success. Just trust here. Oh, right, so the family there then. Okay, so that could be because there's a family issue here, which would make sense with the, if there's another kid on the way. You know, there may be his family is saying things to him as well about this. He's not happy about it. He's just pretending he doesn't have feelings for you. When he does. So Spirit is saying to you here, can you change the story? You know, if he's got 2 kids, oh, he's got 2 kids already and another on the way, but different females. What is your thoughts about this? When you think about that, are you deep down thinking, well, you know, is he just going to cheat on me? Am I going to be anything significant in his life? Are the kids always going to come first? Are the baby mummies always going to come above me? Where are your thoughts on this? Because your energy is what is going to play out and get reflected back to you. Hence, friend zone, frosty behavior. Okay. You can have your victory and success. What is it you want with the star card? Okay. What are you attaching to the stars? What are you wanting here? What are you holding on to? It's in your hands. Okay, it's in your hands. You know, you will need to be patient whilst you are going through this transformation, and it's going to mean stepping out of your comfort zone as well. Taking the extreme to your thoughts through the day are affirming things. So if your thoughts are not lining up to the outcome you want with this person, you need to watch those thoughts. Every thought is a affirmation. So again, if it was your father as well, then you know, you've got that sort of, a lot of clients, and myself, I did it as well before I realized that it was coming from me as well, is that when they have a father figure or a mother who is absent from their life, they have that, they look for love outside of themselves to get that sort of approval from others. I didn't word that very well. So you have that fear of rejection, that fear of abandonment in people, because you want people to give you that attention that you never had growing up. It's like you want to do everything right, but it pushes people away. However, he does have feelings for you. Okay, so circumstances don't matter. If you were a client coming to me for mentoring, I would say current circumstances do not matter. It is not up to your SP, it's up to you and the story you're telling yourself. Your dominant thoughts and feeling state will get pushed out, and that's what you'll see back. So if you want a connection with him, you're going to need to be patient whilst you work through this and decide what you want. Stop focusing on the time, but make sure that you are telling yourself, no, I deserve love. I am first best. I am always chosen. Okay? It doesn't matter. I've had lots of clients whose person has told them to drop off the face of the earth. If you go and listen to the last success story I did, there spanned 13 years of their person telling her, even when they got married and it fell apart again, I don't want to be with you. I deserve better. I don't want to be with you. Go away. He even moved states. Now they're back head over heels in love because she's shifted her energy and her thoughts about herself, about him, about the relationship. Okay? Has nothing to do with your person. I don't care if he'd got 6 wives, 20 kids and was telling you that he'd never wanted to see your face again. It means absolutely nothing. You affirm for what you want. Your self-talk, your story is what gets pushed out. That is one of the spiritual laws. So, the current energy that you're both in at the moment is very much that frosty behavior from him, but you can turn this around. Spirit is saying, if you can sort out the thoughts that you have with the past, whether his past, your past, or whatever, okay, then you can have your victory, success in the future you want, because everything is in your hands. Your emotional security and your financial security is in your hands. You will need to trust, and you will need to keep your eye on where you want to fire this arrow. It is not up to your SP. So, my lovely, it is going to need you to step out of your comfort zone, especially if you are dependent on tarot readings, because you're going to get so sucked into them as looking outside of yourself for help or the answer, and it's going to cause a time delay. Spirit is saying that's all. So you can turn it around in your thoughts first. It's no good you saying it. You could say a million things to him, but if you are still running on the old thoughts every time when you're not speaking to him, then it's going to keep replaying that old story. This could be the one. If you feel in your heart that he is the one you want, you need to change the story that you're telling yourself about him and you. A lot of the cards that I'm seeing here as well, when I'm putting these ones back, is saying that he does have a lot of feelings for you, but you've definitely got to change this story every time you think about him and the situation. Spirit is also saying that it is your choice whether you do want to invest your energy into him, because it's going to take a lot for you to not keep looking at the circumstances and to not keep reacting to other things that are going on, not just what's happened with the friend zone bit, but because of the other situations with other baby mummies and children. Spirit is saying it is up to you, but if you do want to pursue him, then, you know, if you do want him to be the person in your life, you've very much got to change your thoughts and align them only to what you do want to be seeing, because every thought is an affirmation. Every spoken word to your friends or your family or in your head is an affirmation as well. And if they're not lined up with the outcome you want, you're going to take longer getting there, if at all. Okay? Right then, my lovelies, I think I will end this session. Is there anybody who's watching who is thinking of paying for a reading before I do come off? Or is in the process of paying for one before I come off? Excuse me. Okay, my lovelies, I am going to end this session, so let me just put something here. Okay, thank you all. Love you lots. Love and light.